The MMA world is on fire right now. Adesanya is grinding harder than ever for a fight that could redefine his career. Meanwhile, McGregor and Khabib are trading blows, but this time, it's not in the octagon. And just when you think you've heard it all, Michael Bisping drops a jaw-dropping confession that's left fans stunned. Oh, and Jon Jones. Let's just say his next move could shake the UFC to its core. Stick around. This is one ride you don't want to miss. Israel Adesanya's road back to the top is anything but easy, and his upcoming fight with Nurmagomedov on February 1st is shaping up to be one of the most pivotal moments in his career. This isn't just another fight night for Izzy. It's a battle to prove he still belongs at the top of the middleweight division. After 2 consecutive losses, including a stunning defeat to Sean Strickland, the pressure on Adesanya has reached an all-time high. Fans and critics alike are questioning if he can reclaim his dominance, or if the sport is catching up to him. What makes this fight even more intriguing is the level of preparation happening behind the scenes. Adesanya's coach, Eugene Bareman, has taken a no-nonsense approach this time around. Known for his methodical strategies, Bareman has completely overhauled Izzy's training camp. In a recent interview, he revealed, "We've gone back to the basics. This camp isn't about flashy moves or trying to outdo our past successes. It's about rebuilding Israel from the ground up." The training footage coming out of their gym backs this up. Adesanya is grinding harder than ever, tackling grueling sessions that test both his physical and mental endurance. A glimpse into his day shows him starting with high-intensity lactic capacity drills, transitioning to wrestling, followed by strength training, and then winding down with recovery work. As Izzy put it himself, "This isn't just another fight, it's personal. I'm here to show everyone, including myself, that I've still got it." On the other side of the octagon, Nurmagomedov is not a fighter to be taken lightly. A rising star with a lethal combination of striking precision and cardio that doesn't quit, Imavov has been quietly building his reputation as a legitimate contender. A victory over a former champion like Adesanya would skyrocket his career and put him in line for a title shot. For Imavov, this is the ultimate opportunity to prove he's ready to take on the division's elite. The stakes couldn't be higher for Adesanya. A win not only silences the doubters, but puts him right back in the conversation for a title shot. A loss, however, could mark the end of his days as a top-tier contender. This fight isn't just about rankings, it's about legacy. So here's the burning question. Is this Adesanya's ultimate comeback story, or are we witnessing the decline of one of MMA's greatest champions? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because February 1st is a date every fight fan needs to circle on their calendar. The rivalry between Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov is reignited, now focused on their country's MMA legacies. Khabib recently claimed Dagestan dominates MMA at every level, producing more champions and contenders than Ireland, which he said relies on just McGregor and Paul Hughes for relevance. McGregor fired back in a fiery, now-deleted social media rant, labeling Dagestani fighters as unoriginal and insisting Ireland produces true pioneers of the sport. Darren Till and Paul Hughes joined the debate, with Till praising Ireland for achieving global success despite its small population, and Hughes promising to prove their greatness in his upcoming fight against Khabib's cousin, Usman Nurmagomedov. Khabib, staying firm, argued that Dagestan's dominance isn't hype but backed by results, pointing to their global amateur and professional success. This feud has evolved into a battle of national pride, Dagestan's depth versus Ireland's spirit. Who's right in this heated exchange? Share your thoughts below. Merab Dvalishvili and Aljamain Sterling share a bond that makes fighting each other unthinkable. In a recent interview, Merab reiterated that stepping into the octagon against his best friend has never been on the table, even if the UFC hinted at it. "I'm happy for him, and he's happy for me," Merab said, emphasizing their mutual support over any potential rivalry. Their friendship has been a defining feature of their careers. While Sterling held the bantamweight title, Merab climbed the ranks, raising questions about what would happen if both were at the top. Unlike others, such as Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns, who reluctantly fought despite being teammates, Merab and Aljo have stood firm, choosing to support one another instead. With Sterling now competing at featherweight, this arrangement seems to work perfectly. Aljo explores new challenges, while Merab leads the bantamweight division. However, as Merab prepares for his January 18th fight against Umar Nurmagomedov, the possibility of UFC pressure looms in the background. For now, their friendship remains their priority. As Merab said, "Why would we ruin that? It's a rare loyalty in a sport where friendships are often tested." But what do you think? Should fighters put their bonds first, or should career ambitions take precedence? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Michael Bisping's recent revelation has stunned the MMA world. He competed for years with only one functional eye. After suffering a detached retina from a 2013 fight with Vitor Belfort, Bisping's vision in his right eye became irreparable. To keep fighting, he admitted to lying during pre-fight vision tests and even developed signals with his coach, Jason Perillo, to pass on-the-spot checks. While his toughness and ability to win under these conditions are undeniably impressive, this raises serious concerns about fighter safety and the effectiveness of athletic commission regulations. Should stricter measures be in place to prevent such situations? Or does Bisping's story highlight true grit over system flaws? What's your take, heroic or reckless? Let us know in the comments. Jon Jones is back in the spotlight, and this time, it's not for his dominance in the octagon, but for the massive price tag he's reportedly set for his next fight. According to Joe Rogan, Jones has asked for a staggering $30 million to face Tom Aspinall in what could be one of the biggest heavyweight showdowns in UFC history. While the UFC hasn't confirmed this demand, Rogan mentioned during his podcast that Jones is standing firm on this number, sparking debate across the MMA community. The big question here is, should the UFC meet Jones's demand? On one hand, Jones is arguably the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, and his return to defend the heavyweight title after injuries would be a blockbuster event. A fight against Tom Aspinall, a rising star and fan favorite, has all the makings of a pay-per-view hit. But $30 million is no small figure, and it would require the UFC to set aside its usual pay structure for even its top fighters. Financial concerns aside, the fight itself is a dream matchup. Aspinall has been tearing through the heavyweight division with his speed, precision, and technical prowess, qualities rarely seen in the weight class. Pairing him against Jones, a master strategist and one of the most versatile fighters ever, would be a true clash of styles. For Aspinall, it's the chance to test himself against the best. For Jones, it's another opportunity to cement his legacy. But does the UFC think this fight, and Jones himself, is worth $30 million? And here's the question for you. Would you pay to see this fight at that price? And do you think Jones deserves it? Let us know in the comments, because this is a debate that goes far beyond just numbers. It's about the value of greatness in MMA. Let's take a quick look at some exciting updates happening in the MMA world. First, Jamahal Hill is gearing up for his fight against Jiri Prochazka on January 18th, and he's training alongside none other than Belal Muhammad. Muhammad's grind-heavy style could be a perfect fit for helping Hill prepare for Prochazka's unpredictable striking and relentless pressure. Hill's road back to the light heavyweight title is going to be tough, but this partnership could give him an edge. In other news, the UFC's March schedule is starting to take shape. A fight between Charles Johnson and Ramazan Tamirov has been announced for March 1st, and this flyweight clash promises fireworks. Johnson has been climbing the rankings with his well-rounded game, while Tamirov is making waves with an undefeated streak that includes dominant wins in his UFC debut. Finally, Alex Pereira has confirmed he's fighting in March, but here's the twist. He's skipping a title defense against Ankalaev. This decision has left fans divided, with some supporting Pereira's focus on staying active, and others questioning whether Ankalaev, a dangerous contender, deserved his shot now. Either way, Pereira remains one of the most intriguing fighters to watch, and his journey at light heavyweight continues to unfold. And that's it for today, fight fans. From Adesanya's redemption story to McGregor and Khabib reigniting their rivalry, and now Jon Jones making headlines with his massive demand, there's no shortage of drama in the MMA world. So who do you think is making the biggest impact right now? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And stick around, because next time, we'll uncover the untold story behind one of the most shocking moments in MMA history. You won't want to miss it.